People of the internets, welcome. I'm your host, as always, El Murpho. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And do not forget about supporting me over on patreon.com/El Murpho. We are back with WWE 2K17 MyCareer. And it is the moment you have all been waiting for. We are at SummerSlam. And El Murpho finally has his first title shot, his first championship opportunity, if you, whichever terminology you want to use, a WWE approved one or the non-WWE approved one. And he and Lance Xander, his partner that he has had since coming up to the main roster from the Performance Center, are going to be taking on Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day, for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Murpho, this has started months ago. Murpho called out Kofi Kingston, wanted the tag titles. He and Xander battled Kingston and E for a month. They faced them at their first pay-per-view in a non-title match, lost. Then Murpho and Xander went separate ways from E and Kingston, proving to themselves by battling team after team after team they deserved a shot. Then they finally jumped the New Day. Murpho delivered a shot to the tag belts with the tag belts on E and Kofi. And that took them out for nearly a month. Kofi came back. Murpho battled Kofi at Battleground, beat Kofi, attacked him after the fact. Then E showed back up with Kofi the next day, finally returning and being cleared to compete, clapping for Murpho, basically saying it's on. Gamesmanship and mind games and trickery have been the status quo between these two teams ever since. Fake shake hands, down referees, appearing after each other's victories. But now it all finally comes down to this moment, to tonight. We are going to find out if Murpho and Xander finally have what it takes to capture championship gold here in WWE. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about ready to see the WWE Tag Title match after exciting...
You win that title, and everyone will see you differently. Potential is a thing of the past. You'll have a target on your back, and you will be defined by your ability to dominate in spite of that. Good luck.
Paul Heyman again appearing to El Murpho as we get ready for this tag team matchup. We haven't seen Paul Heyman show up to Murpho in a while, but it seems like Murpho might very well be on the cusp of becoming a Paul Heyman guy if he can win the championship tonight. We have already seen and had an exciting SummerSlam for you this evening. But we may very well be seeing the crowning of the next generation tonight. And there he is. We just saw him moments ago. Now clad in his entrance attire, El Murpho looks determined and ready. You can tell by the look on his eyes, he does not want this opportunity to slip through his fingers. He is focused. He is ready. Now he just has to hope that Lance Xander, his teammate, is just as focused. And it doesn't matter which one of them picks up the victory, so long as one of them gets a fall on Kingston or E tonight. They will be your tag team champions after just less than 6 months in the WWE. Don't forget, you can find El Murpho on the PS4 Community Creations by searching the hashtags El Murpho, Twitch, and YouTube. Do with him as you please. You can also find the shirt that he is wearing, as well as the logo on that shirt on a bunch of other different merchandise, and the text logo on a bunch of different merchandise. You will see on the back of his leather jacket at the Redbubble shop. Now, Murpho awaits the entrance of his tag team partner, Lance Xander. It has been a long roller coaster type ride. That would be a very interesting road, honestly, if it existed, for Lance Xander. Xander started out as the weak link for this tag team. He was the one who was responsible for their first loss against the New Day. he was responsible for whenever they lost. He normally gets beat up, but over the last month or two, Xander has really shown his value to this team, and they've been firing on all cylinders ever since. Xander busting out surprise victories here and there, which has led these two men to this moment. And now Xander and Murpho ready, telling the champs to bring it. And now there they are. There's Kofi Kingston alongside Big E, the WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. As per usual, during this entire rivalry, these two men have been without Xavier Woods. They have not needed nor requested Xavier Woods' help during this entire rivalry. Kingston and E did not take the rookie seriously. And it's a fair assessment or fair judgment to say that they were okay, that they were right in doing so. They beat these two men in their first pay-per-view match. But since then, something's changed in these rookies. And Ian Kingston paid for it by getting brutally attacked and taken out of action for a month. But those two have continued to battle despite loss after loss to El Murpho. And they need to bring it all tonight, as their WWE Tag Team titles are on the line. You know, Murpho, Xander. Look at that look on Murpho. They are ready. They are seriously determined. They want this. As they get their introduction to the crowd. Now Lillian Garcia introducing The New Day as they dance and gyrate and do their thing. They are ready. They are focused. One has to worry if they are taking this seriously. But if anybody knows anything from The New Day, from the tag champs, no matter how silly they may seem, they always mean business when it comes to the championships. Now here we go. The referee coming to take their championships, perhaps the last time they will hold it, and hoist it above the ring. From the middle. And here we go. Murpho will start off against his longtime rival Kofi. He says, go get him. The bell is rung. Here we go. And Murpho's going to go right after Kingston. No surprise here after the rivalry that these men have had that they're going to go right after each other. And Murpho attacks Big E right off the bat. Murpho showing no remorse in trying to get New Day on their backs early. Takes down Big E. Beats up on Kofi. And Big E, I think he wants some more of Murpho. And Murpho's going right after Big E again. Murpho saw that Big E just tried to come in and attacked him. And now Kofi Kingston trying to take advantage of Murpho's arrogance with a couple of shots. Murpho with a back elbow to Kingston, went for a clothesline in the corner. And jumping shots by Kingston. And this match is on fire already. Huge uppercut, Murpho down in the corner. Murpho sidesteps. Xander did not want to get himself involved early on. Murpho, what a vicious net shot to the neck of Kingston. Goes for the flipping senton, nobody home. Kingston with a shot, and he's going to tag Big E in, and you got to imagine the big man wants some of this. Shot by Kingston to soften up Big E, and a big clothesline, or soften up Murpho, and a big clothesline by Big E. And now Big E going to go to work, going to make Murpho pay for the damage he did earlier. Slamming Murpho down to the mat. Going up to the second rope. Xander just watching. And Xander went for a kick, but he didn't get E in time, and he hit a splash. Xander trying to help out his partner, but it doesn't seem like it's doing any good, and Murpho's hurt early. Murpho's overconfidence may very well have ended up being his weakness as he kicks out at not even one. And the crowd gets behind New Day. Big E. He brought it to Murpho and survived Murpho's onslaught, and a slamming through Mr. Barricade twice by Murpho. But Murpho's back up. And Murpho delivers a clothesline to E outside the ring. Murpho pounds his chest. He's going up against the ropes. And oh, I think he was looking for a suicide dive. And I think he tripped himself up. But Murpho with a side Russian leg sweep. Delivered to Big E. Now forearm and a super kick. Murpho back in control since dumping E out. Back fist, whipping Big E up against the ropes. And a jawbreaker from Big E. And Big E with another clothesline. Murpho has to get his partner Xander in. Whips E against the ropes. And Murpho went to go and deliver a spear. And oh! Suplex to the outside by Big E. But Xander, quick to stay on Big E. And he is attacking Big E. Oh, and a powerbomb. Big E takes Lance Xander out like he is nothing. Xander tried to help out Murpho and E took him out, but no. Xander gets E off Murpho and shoves him back into the ring. Oh! E returns the favor to Xander by spearing him out of the ring. Oh! And Murpho just delivered a kick. Just delivered a huge kick to Big E. And Xander going to go back to work on Big E. On the outside. Huge suplex. Referee counters at 4. Big E with a huge clothesline to Xander. Murpho going up to the second rope. Waiting for E to get in. E comes in. Big splash by Murpho. And both men are down as they landed awkwardly. And the crowd trying to get behind New Day as Murpho gets to his feet. E getting up as well. Murpho tries to stomp E. E with a kick. Looking for a big suplex. Snap suplex and he hits it. Murpho's in a lot of trouble right now. Trying to get up. Gets to E. Floats over. We've seen this. Almost a crossroads like neck breaker. And down goes Big E. Murpho in the corner. He's looking for that super kick. And he hit it. And it looks like, I think he went for a cover, but he just powered him out of it. He looking for a shot, but Murpho counters. Murpho going to throw Big E into the corner. And he's going to tag in Lance Xander. And these two, we've seen this before. Powerbomb Enziguri into the corner. And he is hurt. And Lance Xander is fresh. As Murpho trying to get his team behind him. Xander's watching Kingston, or E's crawling to Kofi Kingston. Is Xander going to let Kofi Kingston come in here? No. Xander's going to deliver a kick to Big E, but Big E counters. And E's got Kingston up, or E's got Xander up for a big ending. Out of nowhere. There's a cover. Murpho in. 2. Murpho breaks it up just in time before Kofi can do anything. And then he dumps Kofi out. And now Murpho delivering shot after shot to Big E. And a big back suplex. And the referee telling Murpho to get back to his corner, and he does. Xander going to try and capitalize. 1, 2, no! That was almost 3. Xander almost just won it off the distraction by Murpho. Murpho trying to do everything he can to win this match and impress Paul Heyman. And Big E now trying to take it to Lance Xander as he tries to regain momentum. There's a cover. 1, 2, and Xander kicks out in time. Kofi now. Kofi going to deliver a shot to Xander. And the referee telling Murpho to stay out of it. He's had enough of his interference. And Murpho's calling for a tag. He knows that Xander needs to get back to the corner and tag him in. Xander was trying to look for a DDT on E. E counters. Looking for a big power bomb, and he hits it. Xander is in trouble. There's another cover. 1, and a kick out at 1. Murpho jumping out just to be sure. Xander counters Big E, and it's a huge head scissors. Big E is down. Xander's got an opportunity here. Can he capitalize? looking for the drive-by signature. And he doesn't hit it. I don't know what was going on there with Lance Xander, but Xander got Kofi Kingston to fall down, and he's got Big E in the corner. Xander's exhausted. Big E trying to do something. Xander counters. Xander trying to grab Big E, but Big E gets to him first, and this isn't good. This is not where Xander wants to be. In comes Kofi. Big shot, and a kick. Murpho calling for Xander, begging, pleading with him to make a tag. Kingston now. I think he was trying to get Xander to get up for a springboard maneuver, but Xander's out. Now Xander's stirring. Big E on the apron as well. Xander slow to his feet, trying to gather himself. Kingston tried to do something, and Kingston's out on the outside. A guillotine to the ropes, and Xander really needed that. Murpho calling for the tag. He wanted Xander to tag him in, but Xander's going to try and damage Kingston on the outside. And Kofi now throws Xander harsh back into the ring to try and do some damage. And a monkey flip to Xander. Xander is in a bad way. We have seen this of Xander more sooner than later. And now there's a submission technique. Will Xander tap out? Murpho breaks it up to make sure it doesn't happen. Murpho constantly having to get involved in this matchup. How much more does Xander have left in him? Kofi wants Xander to stand up. And it's a head scissors. And Kofi's got his signature ready. Looking for that boom leg drop. Murpho pacing on the outside. He knows that Xander's in trouble. Kingston, I think he's going to try and hit the Trouble in Paradise. No, I think they're going to go for their tag team finisher here. No. What is Kofi thinking? Oh, no. No, not to the outside. Not like this. I think Kofi's thinking a superplex. And he does. Kofi Kingston just hit Lance Xander with a superplex to the outside. And Xander's got to be out cold. Crowd saying this is awesome. Murpho, though, bulldog to Big E, and Big E's busted open. He got Big E between himself and Xander. Murpho now trying to do something, but a bulldog to Murpho from Kofi. Murpho and Big E's bodies keeping Kingston from Lance Xander, and vice versa. But Xander goes down anyway with a drop kick. Murpho is down and hurt, but Xander's recovered. Xander throws Kingston into the ring. Big E stomps Murpho to keep him down. But Xander's back in control. Hits a neck breaker on Kingston. Murpho, though, not done with Big E. Looking for a power slam. And no, Big E hits a DDT. But Xander's got a cover on Kingston. And oh no! New champs! New champs! We've got new champs! El Murpho distracted Big E, taking exception to the latest stomp. And while Big E was worried about getting revenge on Murpho, Xander, who had retaken momentum from Kingston thanks to the outside shenanigans, hit a snap German suplex, and Kingston couldn't get the shoulders up in time. Lance Xander has won the tag team titles for himself and El Murpho, the first championships for this young tag team. And there were many moments in this match where we thought it was over when Murpho had Xander in there. But here it is, it wasn't a German, it was a dragon. Murpho tried to take down Big E, but Big E countered. And during that time, Xander hit the dragon suplex on Kingston. By the time he realized what was happening, the three had already been counted. And we have yourselves new tag team champions here at SummerSlam. Every single title so far has changed hands. Dean Ambrose is your new United States champion. Randy Orton is your new Intercontinental champion. And now, Xander and Murpho are your new tag team champions. I don't know why it says rivalry loss for Murpho when they had the tag titles in the end. But as is the case with this tag team, Murpho brings the thunder, brings the fire, deals the damage, deals the pain, and Xander, despite taking a beating, somehow, someway finds a way to win the match. It's the way they've gotten this far. It's the way they had gotten to this match and gotten themselves into challenger or contention, championship contention, and it is how they won the titles. Now, as we see backstage after the fact, Murpho with the tag title celebrating.
There might be something special about you after all. Keep it up, kid, and you might find yourself as the next big thing.
Big words from Paul Heyman now saying he will indeed court El Murpho. El Murpho now in line to be the next Paul Heyman guy, as Murpho finally has his first championship, the Tag Team Championships. He and Xander. Every title at SummerSlam except for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship changed hands last night, as Brock Lesnar defeated Cesaro, who was the #1 contender at SummerSlam, to retain the titles. But Murpho and Xander, the big story of the night, they are the cream of the crop when it comes to those who came from the Performance Center just after WrestleMania. Murpho and Xander. Xander with the win, Murpho with the damage. They are your tag team champions. And as we move on to Raw, it seems like El Murpho is not done with Kofi Kingston, Big E, and the New Day. Murpho goes one-on-one with Kofi Kingston the very night after he and Xander dethroned the New Day as tag champs. Murpho will have Xander in his corner. Kingston will have E in his corner. That will be next time. Guys, thank you so much, so much for watching this video and watching the series. I know it's been a long way to the championship, but we're finally there. And now we can do the Heyman Guy Challenge. We can go on for singles titles. The sky's the limit with El Murpho now. So be sure to like this video. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so that way you get notified every time I upload a video. Do not forget you can support me at patreon.com/ElMurpho. Lots of cool stuff over there. Social media stuff, including my Twitch on the end card. Stick around for that. Until I see you guys again, thank you so much one more time. Until then, whenever I see you next in the game, be true.